Golden Ramsay, you thought you'd sneak one past us, you cheeky monkey. Just when we thought we'd reviewed all of your Chef Mike meals, you bring one more out. Let's give this bitch a shot. Spicy cheesy ravioli. Let's see, what do we got here? Lift the film on the bowl to vent slightly. Place bowl and microwave on safe plate and cook on high for 3 minutes. All right, I think I could do that. Let's get ready to cook. 3 minutes. Wow. Chef Mike is hard to operate. What do you mean 20 full seconds left? Come on, you muppet.
Second, Chef.
10 seconds? What do you mean, you muppet? Come on now. You know what you are? You're shit! You're shit! Oh, it's ready. Let's eat. Rolling?
Yeah, but don't start yet until I sit down.
Welcome back to the state of Kansas. Chef Ramsay thought he'd get one past us, but no. We're more clever than that, we are, mate. So as soon as we saw this, we decided we have to review this, we do. So, I can't keep up that accent any longer.
Yeah.
Chef Ramsay, so far we've reviewed his Chef Mike stuff, and be honest with you, it has not gone so well.
Yeah, not really.
It's been terrible. Look, coming from a chef who I absolutely love, respect, and adore, been to your restaurants, took you to Chef Gordon Ramsay KC for your 21st birthday.
Yeah.
Amazing meal. It was what a meal should be. We're going to start off with the bowl that this piece of shit came in. I had to immediately divide it up equally between the two of us, and put it into a paper bowl that we got at Walmart, which is holding up considerably better.
Great value. Great value.
Great value. Great value holds up better than this bowl you get for $6. $6.
Yeah.
But hey, you know what? That can all be taken care of if this is good. Yeah. So in the box, you get 6 of these raviolis. They're ravioli filled with a blend of ricotta, mozzarella, Romano cheeses, served in a hearty marinara sauce with Parmesan and a hint of Calabrian chili. Or is that Calabrian or Calabrian?
Calabrian, I think.
Okay. I can't read so good.
I'll double check while you keep going.
Anywho, just for the initial judgment I wouldn't call it the most hearty marinara sauce. It looks kind of runny, not going to lie. But the raviolis themselves look nice and big. They look like they're stuffed with a whole bunch of goodness. And so, I'm honestly excited for a change. Now that we got it out of that terrible bowl that it comes in, I think that's one of the things that kind of took some of the pizzazz from it.
Yeah.
I know I'm being hard on Gordon Ramsay when I say this, but, I've watched all of his shows. I'm a huge fan. And he always just shits on everybody doing microwave food.
Oh, and also
Calabrian, okay.
Okay.
But he just shits all over people doing microwave food. And I'm like...
Here we are,
yeah. All right, let's give it a shot.
And within minutes, I could tell by one of these, it's dried out already.
Already?
Yeah, look at this. You see that?
Oh my God.
Dry as fuck. Look at that.
Well, I've cracked one open. I see lots of nice looking cheeses.
Oh.
So let's see.
All right. So I'm sorry. It's both dry and also kind of hard to get at. Excuse me. I had to fight with my food.
I'm not going to comment until I've eaten an entire ravioli.
I'll start. Cold.
It was cooked exactly for what it said it was.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was just dried out. Ooh, holy crap.
A little bit of spice.
Mm-hmm. Ah! Gets in your throat.
Ooh! Yes, a little bit.
Dried out again. This was soft just a minute ago, and it's already drying out.
Okay. Oh.
I'm eating the whole thing, but like, okay, what are your thoughts so far?
So far, I gotta say, I really haven't had any dry spots.
Then maybe it's just mine then, because yeah, it's like mine's drying out quick.
The ravioli themselves are big. They've got a nice mixture of cheeses in there. If I was to gripe anything about it, the sauce is a bit on the oily side.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a vast improvement was getting it out of that god awful paper thin bowl that it came in.
Yeah.
That just turns to squish right away.
Yeah. Okay. The cheese, you're saying there's a good mixture of cheeses? I can't taste any of it.
Really?
No, not really. And, I like to think that my palate's decent enough to where I can, like, at least detect cheese. It feels like a warm thing of nothing to me.
For the first time in our Gordon Ramsay selection, I made a happy plate.
But did you like all of it?
Well, here's where we get into the rating. We go from 1 to 10. 10 being perfect. 6 is passable. 7 is decent. 8, pretty darn good. 9, excellent. I'm going to give this a solid 6.8. It's above passable.
Really?
No, you know what? Sorry. I apologize. I misspoke. I'm giving it actually a 5.8.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. Now, albeit it was edible.
Uh-huh.
However, I'll be bluntly honest with you. This was $6.
Yeah.
I could go get a can of Chef Boyardee stuffed ravioli for $1.46, dump a couple of them in 2 bowls, put a little bit of seasoning on them. There you go.
Yeah.
The cheeses that are in the Chef Boyardee raviolis, I would not be surprised if they're the same and if this was cooked in the same exact factory.
Mm-hmm.
Chef, I will say this on this channel. I love you. I respect you. Everything you've done and accomplished in life. But this is the last one of these we're going to do. I just cannot mentally justify this cash grab. And it feels like a cash grab because it feels like you're going after your loyal, adoring fans who have been with you since boiling point and cheered you on the entire way. I mean, no.
For me...
5.8.
For me, even I think that's considerably too high. I'd say that's 4. This is below average. This is mediocre crap at its best. The cheeses, I could barely taste anything. It just felt like a warm thing of mush. If I want mush, I'll go to some weird, sketchy place that serves gruel. And even then, I think
pizza. Now have some old gruel.
I think even that would probably taste better, to be honest, because at least then you could taste the gruel.
Yeah, this is along the lines of a Chef Boyardee meal with a little bit of seasoning, Italian seasoning, and some other seasonings that virtually anybody has in their seasoning selection. I'm actually going to change my review now that it's set in a little bit more, because I think there was a little bit of sentimentality just because I love Chef Ramsay so much.
Yeah, but that's why we need to criticize it harder.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go to 4.5. I am horrendously disappointed. Although I made a happy plate, I'm hungry as fuck. Anybody can eat something when they're hungry as fuck.
Oh yeah, and but, I said I'd eat it all just to give it a fair shake.
Yeah.
I said my whole experience throughout the whole thing, and it just, parts of it either tasted like nothing. The sauce was too overpowering with the spice. And y'all see me like consume spicy stuff like it's no tomorrow.
Right.
And yet even I reacted badly.
This just wasn't good. Your whole line of these microwave meals, with all due respect, sir, they suck.
Yeah, they're garbage.
If honestly, don't you have enough money? I would be ashamed of myself to have. I mean, I will never be a chef of your stature. I understand that. I know that. But I would be ashamed of myself to have my face, my name, and my reputation on this shit.
Yeah, and the only reason why I considered that we grabbed this, because I saw it and I was like, I don't think we've done this one yet, it's just because I think it's important to point out don't. You can get something far cheaper than this with a better bowl, with a better everything, right? For a couple bucks less. Or if you want to make it fresh and have it last multiple days, you can get these great value bowls that we got, so therefore no dishes. You can get things of ravioli and get some.
I'm glad you brought that up. I don't mean to interrupt you, but I was thinking about this last time I was at Sam's Club.
Mm-hmm.
You can get a 10-pound bag of fresh raviolis stuffed with fresh, non-frozen, okay, mind you, ricotta cheese in there for $10.
Yeah.
You can get a nice jar of marinara sauce and some spicing. You can get enough to feed a family. I'm talking like a family of 6 and have leftovers for 2 days for about $15.
Yeah, and here's the thing: if you're considering like okay, let's say you're a college student and you're in a dorm or something like that. For one, most colleges that I've seen, anyways, mine's at least, in the dorms, if you're not satisfied with the little area that you have for cooking, you can also go to their kitchen area, and they got a really good. Point is, most places there's a decent kitchen or something that's at least passable to where you can make something up pretty good. And sure, it takes a little bit of time, but with that amount of time, therefore, you have food for days. You don't have to worry about anything. That's less money.
I could church up ramen noodles and make it more satisfying than this shit.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying, if you want to make this specifically, if you want to make this, you can.
Some people are ravioli fans, and I get that. No problem.
So if you want to do that, and you just put in a little bit of that elbow grease that is time, you could have food for days and not have to worry about spending any money.
Yeah. So, in conclusion, we're always going to be reviewers, but we're done with this line. Chef, sorry. I will eat at your restaurants again. I will watch your shows, but every time I see a new one of these in the microwave section of my favorite store, I'm going to pass it up, dude. You've gotten enough money from me off this bullshit.
Yeah, after all these lines, after all these food bits that we've done for Gordon Ramsay on the microwave stuff, I just wouldn't recommend you do it at all. Even the ones where we said it was pretty good, I still am confident that you can make something better for a little bit of that time and have it last for days instead of like a $6 meal to where you kind of still feel hungry after at the end of it.
I'm sorry. So we're going to bring this one to an end to end the shit on Gordon tangent to an end. So, as always, good afternoon, good evening, and Mr. Ramsay, with all due respect, you should be ashamed of yourself. This is a cash grab on your fans.
Don't buy this shit. See y'all next time.
Peace. Subscribe for more.